Another problem is that there's a slight distrust of science. There's a slight misunderstanding about how scientists do their work. I was at a panel recently, and one person in the audience told me, why don't the scientists release their data? They have all this information and they don't release it to us. And I'm like, well, actually that's what they do every day. That's their job, to release the data and publish and make this public. So there's a little bit of miscommunication there. I think the medias have a big role, the educational medias have a big role to play in that. The scientists have to get into gear, into being able to express what they know, express uncertainties, and put that into a layman language that the public can relate to. It's not easy. Maybe we should all take acting classes or something like that. It's not just about making your spiel and hope that it works, right? You have to somehow see if you connect with your audience or not. And as a scientist, when you make presentations to your colleagues, it's not something you worry about, you know. It's different.
There's one disturbingly common argument, which is that scientists are only talking about this problem of climate change because there's research money in it.
Yeah.
What do you think of that argument? And what actually drives?
It's kind of a red herring. I mean, you can also say that I think more importantly, the people that encourage distrust of science usually have an agenda. They are usually sponsored to create kind of confusion in the mind of the public. They come up with these arguments that these scientific facts are not accepted by the community when you know it's not true. They're sort of lying. The only reason they would do that, if they are rather intelligent people, which I think they are, is that they are on an agenda and they are sponsored to say those things by you know, other groups of interest who don't really want this kind of stories to come on the front line because it's annoying.